in any case, I'm getting ready to paint the ceilings, and you remember I still have the smoke alarms up there, and I wanted to do that because the smoke alarms are on. You can see that the little green light is on, I believe, okay? And could I cut in around theirs? Yeah, I could cut in around that. I could cut in around the ceiling fan and muck it around, you know, leaving the ceiling fan blades and getting up there and being real careful and holding my mouth just right. But, you know, actually there was no ceiling fan here. This was a light fixture. I took the whole light fixture down because it's easier to paint. And this thing takes 2 screws. That's it to get it down. And so I'm gonna take that down, and you know, I'm gonna strategically think, okay, what am I gonna do today? I'm gonna paint that ceiling, and then after that, I'll probably come in here and paint from here over with my 8-foot ladder and stuff. See, there's another ceiling smoke alarm way up there. I'm probably not going to take that down tonight. I want to make sure I'm still covered in case I don't get to there. Since you got the smoke alarms, leave your smoke alarms on. What if you take off and there's a fire, and then now you had all your smoke alarms? You knew you were going to be painting ceilings, so you took all your smoke alarms down and you left them down, disconnected for 3 weeks, and you have a fire during that time. You think your insurance company is going to like to hear from you, saying that you weren't protected, you didn't have the smoke alarms on there or whatever? And even in a blank place, you know, maybe you shouldn't leave those disconnected. So in any case, I know I'm going to be getting to this ceiling today.